Come on in. You're at home on the coast, Pensacola's premier real estate program. Now, making you feel right at home on the coast, here are your hosts, Jim Pennington and David Teague.
And hello again, and welcome to another edition of At Home on the Coast. I'm your host, Jim Pennington, along with David Teague,
Thank you,
our
Jim.
co-host. And we're here to talk about real estate, land development, mortgages, taxes, no death. We're not going to be talking about death.
That's right. Come on in and get right at home.
Come on in and get at home with us at home on the coast.
There you go.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
The first show went well, and now we're
Yes,
into our second program, and we hope that you like the way we're presenting this. We like to call it a television real estate show with some real meat in it. We like to impart some information to you that we hope is helpful to you.
Right, news you can use in real estate.
There you go.
We have a great guest today, too.
Yes, and we do have a guest coming up in the next segment, so stay tuned for that. You're going to find out about
It's a
company.
surprise.
Yes, a company that's making some big waves in this area. The Florida legislature has completed its work for this year, and everybody can be happy when the legislature goes home and leaves Tallahassee, because they can't do us any more harm. Is that right?
Just send money, that's right.
But they did do some legislation that is actually going to help a lot of homeowners, and I'd like to pass some of that on to you. One of the things that they're doing, and it becomes effective January 1st, 2007, if you're a senior citizen, don't say a word. If you're a senior citizen or a low-income, or rather a low-income senior, you will have your homestead exemption can go up from $25,000 to $50,000 thanks to the legislature.
Double.
And that's double,
excellent.
effective January 1st, 2007.
Good for them, that's right.
And now there's another thing the legislature did, and this is important to families who want to, for whatever purpose, in transitions in their family status, want to add somebody to the deed of a home. Now, if you were to do that, you would bypass the 3% limit on the increase in assessed valuation, and your taxes actually could go up significantly if the value of your house goes up because of a change in deed. But the legislature is changing that to allow the homeowners to add people to the deed, children, grandparents, whatever the situation may be, and not lose that Save Our Homes 3% protection on your tax bill, and that's pretty doggone important. Another thing they've done is the legislature passed a bill that prohibits local government, that's city, county, school district, and so forth, from increasing the assessed value on homes that were repaired or rebuilt because of hurricane damage.
I'm sure some people are glad to hear that.
Oh, I'm telling you, along the coast here, at home on the coast, there are a lot of people who will benefit from that, because what that means is that even though you've had to put a lot of money into a house and basically have rebuilt it and made it like new, if not better than new in some cases,
definitely,
then you won't have to pay an increased value on it.
Right, the new tax value, so to speak. So that's a big break for people. And there was a lot of us in this room that went through that, including our guests. So, yeah, that's good news. You don't hear that every day, Jim.
That's true. That's just some of what happened in Tallahassee this past month. Mortgage rates are still inching up just a little bit. They're still in the 6.5% range as of the mid part of last week, which is when they take the survey. Freddie Mac says the 30-year fixed rate mortgage was up an average to 6.59%, so almost 6.6% for the week ending last Friday. The 30-year fixed rate loan has not been higher since June of 2002.
4 years ago.
Yeah,
right.
so interest rates still going up just a little bit.
That's still a good rate, right, Jim? I mean, I don't
all day long,
care what anybody says. I remember the days of 14, 16%, so, to me, 6% is still a real healthy rate and shouldn't stop anybody from
And not only that, if you've got a good mortgage out there and you're ready to buy a house, we've got some for you to look at, haven't we?
That's correct.
Let's take a look at some of our listings on this segment of the program of At Home on the Coast. Our first one is at 6025 Forest Green,
There we go.
and this is in Marcus Point.
Marcus Point, my favorite spot.
There you go.
One of them.
Handsome brick home. Listing price on it is $299. It's got a nice, good-sized side entry garage and a heated and cooled sunroom, as you see there.
Look at
That is part of the living area. 2,150 square feet. Big open dining area and kitchen area. This is a casual dining area. Marcus Point, $299,000, and that's a good way to get into Marcus Point at a good price.
A good price, that's correct.
We got a new listing on Maple Street, and this is just off of 9 Mile Road. Great looking little house at 9200 Maple Street. This is a corner lot, and it's a big lot. There's room enough. You could not only build a pool in the backyard, but you could probably build another house back there. This is priced at $140, I think. Maybe we may have the wrong number on it. This is actually $144,900. That's my bad. The price on this is $144,900, and it's about a quarter-acre lot. Great family room and plenty of space for the kids. It's a nice, clean, fresh-looking house. If you're looking for something, either downsizing or something for first-time home buyers, this is the place to be.
Or investors, that wouldn't be a bad one right there.
This makes a good investment too. $144,900 is the correct price on that. And now, if you're looking for some commercial property, I've got a listing on Creighton Road that is a double lot. This is 2 residential lots that are being offered as a commercial property. It's 1.6 acres with 240 feet fronting on Creighton Road, and it's listed at $850,000. This is C1 commercial. You can build almost anything there, from a restaurant to hotels to offices to retail centers. You name it, you can do almost anything
Just up
there.
the street from that Walmart too. So
that's right. It's
solid commercial piece.
Exactly, about halfway between 9th Avenue and Davis Highway. All right, David.
We got a couple of waterfront surprises for you right here. The next one's 3218 Quietwater, which is out in Gulf Breeze. On the bay side, there's your view right there. That thing's going for $329,900. I mean, it's a killer view. You see the Garcon Bridge looking out the other way. It's been redone inside. It's really a great buy. I sold one last year for like $350. So that's a strong one. Somebody needs to take a look at it. Then the next ones we have are, we'll talk about the condos for a minute. The next one is one of my favorite projects out on the Key at Windermere, which is built with the parking 3 floors below. So that whole complex survived Ivan. You see how close it is to the Gulf. That complex didn't get any damage when Ivan came in at Perdido. So that doesn't tell you that that thing's pretty stout. I don't know what it does. And that unit, that's the unit I have listed. It's listed for $749,900. And let me tell you, you bargain hunters, there is one unit out there that's listed at $589,900. Somebody needs to grab that.
And if you want to find out more about that, call David Teague.
You need to call me. And they rent for $1,900 a week during the summer. So it would debt service easy at that rate. The other one that we have is the Portofino unit. Actually, we have 2 of them out there. We have a 2-bedroom at $798,400. Incredible complex. If you've never been to Portofino, it's just top drawer all the way around. And it actually fared really well in Ivan too, I must say. It's built with the parking below. The pool's got a little sand in it. They got all that worked out. I also have a terrace unit. There's a picture of the terrace right there. It's listed for $1,594,900. That's a non-rental floor, so you would actually buy that and live in it. Don't have to worry about people coming in and out each week. So, and there is a Portofino unit listed, Jim, for $639,000, and they need to call us if they want to grab that, because for what Portofino has to offer, a unit at $639,000 is a steal. I don't care what anybody says.
And we're seeing some of those prices come down.
That's right. Now's the time to grab some of them. I really think so.
And let's mention to the realtors out there who might be watching, and homeowners who are trying to sell their property, we'll be happy to list your property on the program if you are interested. Just give us a call or have your realtor give us a call, and we'll be happy to make the arrangements to put you on the air.
Put it in the spotlight, Jim.
That's right. Put it in the spotlight. We're going to take a break now, and when we come back, we'll have an interesting interview with some people who are doing some great things in this county. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
Who are opposed to the ordinary, there's inside-out furniture and design. furniture and accessories showroom with a distinct and diverse collection of fine furniture for every room in your home. Open your mind to something different with uniquely sophisticated furniture and accessories that have nothing in common with common. Elegant and timeless, a breathtaking array of extraordinary furnishings that make any room come alive. Nothing is ordinary at Inside Out. Inside Out Furniture and Design. We're more than a furniture store. We furnish dreams.
Buying or selling real estate can be overwhelming. That's why you should rely on a name you trust. Jim Pennington, an experienced realtor who will be on your side and at your side.
Actually, that's how we got this home, was the hot sheet. We were one of the first people to see it, and we were the first person to buy it.
Remember, it costs you nothing for me to help you buy real estate. Whether you're buying or selling, if you're ready to move, I'll be on your side, at your side. Call me, Jim Pennington, at RE/MAX Horizons.
At CT Transmissions, transmissions are all we do. We deliver honest, professional service and also cater to commercial accounts. Standard, automatic, heavy duty, or 4x4 transmissions. CT Transmissions gives you free towing with repair, one-day service in most cases, honor most extended service contracts, and free inspections while you wait. Don't trust your car's transmission to anyone else. CT Transmissions, West Fairfield Drive, Pensacola.
Tucker Transportation, with over a century of service to Escambia and Santa Rosa counties, features yellow cab taxi service 24 hours a day and Blue Angel wheelchair taxi service, also available around the clock. All major credit cards are accepted and personal and corporate accounts are available. Please remember, Yellow Cab is Northwest Florida's designated driver, so don't drink and drive. That's Yellow Cab, 433-3333.
And welcome back to At Home on the
back.
Coast. Here we go again.
With our special guest today.
Yes. Let us throw three little letters at you. WCI.
Ta-dum, ta-dum.
Probably if you're in the real estate business or if you know anything about land development, condominiums and things like that, you may have heard of WCI. But WCI is a fairly new name in this part of the state, and we hope to do something about that.
And enlighten our viewers on
There you go.
who or what is WCI.
There you go. With us tonight is Darline Hillard, who is with WCI. And Darline, what we want to do is ask you, first of all, who is WCI?
That's right.
What is WCI?
The burning question
That's right. The million-dollar question.
Well, WCI, of course, is a new developer who came into the area here within the last 2 years. However, we are 60 years old. In fact, this is our celebration year for 60 years.
That.
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
We began the legacy way back when, down in Broward County, actually.
Wow.
At that time, it was called the old Coral Ridge Properties. They bought their first property. It was about 10,000 acres, and that has now become pretty much the heart of the city of Coral Springs.
Wow.
In 1966, we took another little turn. We purchased the real estate division of Westinghouse Inc. They actually purchased Coral Ridge at that time.
Wow.
Then it went on for quite some time, and basically from that point continued to grow, pioneered the inception of the term master plan community, which now you see quite a bit of those all over the country, but back then that was a bit of a new thing.
WCI was always the expert at it.
Absolutely.
They surely were.
We started out in Southwest Florida with a very large community, 2,100 acres, called Pelican Bay. Very well known for that. It was extremely successful. And along about in our luxury towers, which we have coined the phrase sky homes. That was quite, yes, because they really are. It is a home in the sky.
In the sky, that's correct.
Back in '95, a little more history, back when Al Hoffman became involved, he was actually the owner of the Florida Design Communities, if you had heard about them back in those days. They actually came in and purchased the Westinghouse division, and that's when it actually became WCI.
WCI, right.
So people say, what does WCI mean? Well, it's a spin-off from when it was Westinghouse Communities.
Right.
Now it's just WCI.
Well, now I understand that WCI is actually the largest builder in the state of Florida. Is that correct?
Well, we do tout that. We actually, we are also, last year, actually in 2004.
Right, you won that award.
We won that award,
Right.
2004, America's Best Builder. Now it's not just Florida, though. We are spreading our wings,
Wow.
and we are moving out.
And I didn't know that either.
Part of the growth process, well, actually in 2002 is when the company went public. From that particular time, wow, it just took off even more so. We bought developers such as Spectrum Communities up in the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut area. Then we went into Renaissance Housing in Washington, D.C. So we're just getting started. I'm telling you.
Now tell us, let's cut to the chase.
Yes.
Tell us what you're doing in southwest Escambia.
Absolutely.
Right.
Well, our coined phrase, the experience is everything. That is what we're known for. And we are developing, we came in and purchased back in October of 2003. The old, at that time, it was the Lost Key Plantation.
Right.
We also went over and purchased the property that was at the time, the Rod and Reel Marina. Many of you may recall that.
Yeah.
And we have now proceeded to build what we consider to be a destination, casual, island resort, lifestyle community.
Wow, now that's the quote of the day, Jim.
Let's do this. While you're talking about all this, let's show some of the pictures.
Please do, yes.
Yeah.
And the pictures may not necessarily relate to what we're talking about at
they'll
the
get an
time, so
idea
I'll
of what
point
it
that
would
out.
be.
Yes,
Shots of,
absolutely.
What an incredible complex you guys have.
So,
out
well,
there.
I'll tell you, when you buy into a WCI community, you really are buying into a lifestyle. Right. The home or the condominium or the villa just happens to be part of the package.
Right.
Some of the things that we're doing out there, our golf club actually is very exciting. We just opened our golf club. It's open for lunch now. Come on down, 11 to 3.
Jim and I were there for the big grand opening.
You can attest to the food. Wasn't it fabulous?
Yes. What a beautiful place.
Oh, we have a fabulous chef, and they're doing lots of banquets and weddings. People are just coming, and they want to take part in that. The golf course also is scheduled to open this summer. We went in, we redid the course that was there.
Amazing.
It is an Arnold Palmer Silver Series signature course, Audubon sanctioned, fabulous course, and we just went in and made it even better than it was.
So you'll have it back open in June. That's
well,
amazing.
this summer. We hope for June.
After that
Pray
much
for rain.
abuse from
We need a
Ivan
little
and
rain,
Norman.
folks. I know that rain is not something we really want necessarily, but at this time we
do
do.
need it, that's right.
We went in and planted that sea dwarf paspalum, and for those who are golfers, they'll know what I mean.
I was gonna
Sea
say,
dwarf paspalum.
is she speaking in another language,
to try to
Jim?
keep it short, which is hard to do, but basically it is the Rolls Royce of golf course grasses.
Oh, okay.
And much better environment for playing. It's also very salt tolerant, so it's great for a beach environment.
Oh, okay, great.
So basically we have a course that I believe will be second to none in this area.
And I think you have your 3 towers opened up out there too?
We do. We absolutely do. The first 3 towers have just been, if you come over the bridge in Perdido Key, look to your right, you can't miss them. They just fill that skyline. They're so beautiful. The first one closed. We're so excited. The second 2 are closing this summer, and it is really. Oh, in fact, there's a shot of the lobby. Yes.
Oh,
that's the lobby to the entry of our golf club.
Folks, is that not
so
impressive,
beautiful.
or is that not impressive? Yeah, I think he's got some other great shots.
And the food is phenomenal. That's one of the outside shots with one of the courses as well. And definitely want to come down and try that out for lunch. It's fabulous. In fact, they're having a Mother's Day buffet on Sunday.
Really?
Check it out.
Now, you guys are famous for sunsets out there too. I think he's got a couple of the sunset shots.
Absolutely.
Just unbelievable.
Absolutely. And that's one of our homes. That's a single family. Island green. They are just adorable. There's a view shot.
Look at that shot.
Now that's actually from the Marina and Yacht Club, the Lost Key Marina and Yacht Club that's over on the Rod and Reel property.
Yeah.
We have our first tower coming out of the ground.
That used to be my backyard before Ivan.
Yes. And now this is a shot of the site plan of Lost Key Golf and Beach Club. So you can see it's over 400 acres. Combination of condominiums, single family, golf course villas. In fact, we have a 4th tower under construction now, San Antonio.
Right.
We also do have some golf villas and future mid-rises to be released this year. There's the pro shop, yes.
Oh, is that
look at that.
Awesome
that's San
shot.
Andreas.
Yeah.
That's the tower that just closed.
Okay.
And that is actually the amenity center with the pool and fitness and manager's office that's there on site. Those are just some of the lifestyle shots.
Wow.
And we do have the future amenities coming. Tivoli Town Center is underway with indoor-outdoor pool. We've got a beach club underway on the drawing board. And with the marina property and the
That'll be
marina
right
that's
there on the
coming
Gulf,
online,
that's
wet,
right.
dry storage, and the community center there, we just have so much going on, and I know we're running out of time. I could go on for hours.
Yeah,
I
we
can
need a
only
2-hour
invite
show
you to
for all
come
that.
out and
That's
see
right.
us and let us show you firsthand all the exciting things we have going on.
Right.
Darlene, thank you very much.
We are
We'll have to
thrilled
have
to
you
have
guys back.
Oh,
and we will
please
have you
do,
back.
and thank you so much for having us today.
All right.
We really appreciate it.
Thank you, and stay with us, folks. Coming up next, is there a housing bubble? We'll talk about that after the break.
Selling real estate can be overwhelming. That's why you should rely on a name you trust. Jim Pennington, an experienced realtor who will be on your side and at your side.
Jim made it easy for me, led me through it. He was always available, always answered all my questions.
Remember, it costs you nothing for me to help you buy real estate. Whether you're buying or selling, if you're ready to move, I'll be on your side, at your side. Call me, Jim Pennington at RE/MAX Horizons Realty.
Who are opposed to the ordinary? There's Inside Out Furniture and Design, a furniture and accessory showroom with a distinct and diverse collection of fine furniture for every room in your home. Open your mind to something different with uniquely sophisticated furniture and accessories that have nothing in common with common. Elegant and timeless, a breathtaking array of extraordinary furnishings that make any room come alive. Nothing is ordinary at Inside Out. Inside Out Furniture and Design. We're more than a furniture store. We furnish dreams.
Welcome to the newest restaurant in downtown Pensacola, the Global Grill. Come in and experience a delightful atmosphere as the Global Grill introduces tapas dining to the Pensacola area. You will enjoy one of Executive Chef Frank Taylor's plates from around the world. You can make a meal out of tapas items, hot tapas and cold tapas. A night of dining should be a wonderful one, so experience that feeling at the Global Grill, 25 South Palafox Street in downtown Pensacola.
Franzoni Shoe Repair on West Government Street is convenient for your family's shoe repair needs wherever you live in the area. And the annoyance of replacing that watch battery, forget it. The prices at Franzoni's are the lowest around, workmanship the highest, and the service the quickest. Terry Franzoni uses long-lasting Vibram sole material too, the best. There's a large selection of polishes, laces, and inserts for almost any shoe. And if it's after hours, check the rear of the building for the drop box and pick up your shoes the next day.
And welcome back to At Home on the Coast, your program on real estate and land development and mortgages and financing and all sorts of things here along the Gulf Coast. Speaking of all sorts of things, David Teague here, my colleague from, by the way, we're both realtors at RE/MAX Horizons Realty on Creighton Road, and we want to, of course, plug our brokerage, but we also want to let you know that we do work in real estate, and we work at RE/MAX, and if you ever need any help with real estate, just feel free to call either one of us at the office.
Expert right here, Mr. Jim.
But here's a man of multi-talents.
I don't know about that.
David not only does real estate and all sorts of other things, but he's also a talented musician. Tell us about the band.
I have a little jazz blues band. Debbie Challenger is our lead singer. The band's called After Hours, and we're playing at Blues on the Beach, May 23rd. You guys, it's free. Come on out to the beach, hang out, get some sun, and check us out. So.
All right.
It should be fun. And we're playing for 4th of July. So
and that's Tuesday, right?
That's right.
Tuesday.
It's always every Tuesday night. There's one every Tuesday, but we're on the 23rd.
And who's that other guy in the band with you?
Mr. Wayne Peacock, your buddy.
Silver hair.
Yeah,
you may have seen this a few days ago from Pensacola News Journal.
The famous bubble.
Yeah, the famous housing bubble. Is there a housing bubble? Well, in some parts of the country, there probably is. There's, you know, in some of the hot areas, like the big cities of the Northeast and California and, you know, Miami, those areas, there probably is a bubble, which is basically runaway price increases, increases in value. But most people would tell you that there's no big bubble or real bubble in the Pensacola market.
This market. That's right.
What do you think of it?
Well, I think if you look at the stats that we had, you know, I usually like to beat up on the stats. If you go back to 2002, they used to have sales of about 300 or 400 units per month. Well, we're sitting this month at 489, yet they're running articles saying the bubble's about to burst. I mean, when you got 100 more transactions than you did in a year that was considered a banner year, and then they go, oh, woe is me, things are bad. Well, that just, some things don't add up. There are a lot of listings in the market because as the prices escalated, some people want to do what's called profit taking and sell their house, pull the profit out of it. Their profits are tax-free if they've lived in the home 2 of the last 5 years. So there are a lot of listings, but I really don't see a bubble. This is Florida. People still want to retire in Florida. Everybody may be a little shook up over hurricanes, but
we'll see if we can
should be fine.
See if we can skate through this season.
Yeah.
The sales are still moving along at a pretty good clip.
And you're heading into summer,
right.
you know, so they should pull on up even more.
Now, here's the thing. If you're interested in selling your property, be sure and price it reasonably and logically. There are a lot of people that put their property on the market who simply want to see if they can get top dollar. They have really no serious intention of selling. If somebody were to come along and offer them what they're asking, they'd probably sell it. But there are a lot of people who just are testing the waters, seeing if they can get that big buck up there, right?
I think we have some more listings around.
All right, let's do it.
Jim.
All right, we've got a listing in Tiger Point Village. This is a golf course home on Sabertooth. If we can get this popped up here. It's at 3820 Sabertooth. There it is. Good looking house on, I believe that's the 15th green. It's priced at $585,000. It's got a beautiful sunroom, lots of space, over 3,300 square feet of space. A gorgeous kitchen, which you see right there. $585,000. This house has been completely rebuilt thanks to Ivan.
There you go.
All right, we've got a new listing. Let's move over to Oak Cliff, and this is out over on the west side of Pensacola. If you're looking for an affordable home, check this out. 6885 Oak Cliff. Now this is the one that was accurately priced at $117,000. It's a 3-1, but the owners have put a lot of sweat equity into this house and have really fixed it up. Tile and wood floors and a deck on the back. And this, by the way, backs up to an open area that can be part of the backyard. And then finally, we got a commercial listing on Mobile Highway. Let's take a quick look at that. It's a vacant lot. It's listed at $167,000. The owners are probably willing to consider a reasonable offer on that. It's a beautiful lot, almost an acre. It's about 9/10 of an acre. Great commercial location.
I think we have a couple more. There's one out in Milton on Seneca Trail, listed at $237,500. That's a great price on that house. And then we also have a gray one, an investor one over there in Navy Point, $157,700. That one will come up as $109,000 Gilliland. And then also remember I have a model home in the Whispers. Have that thing open at $10,008. It may be coming up, and that's not it. That's right. And then I also need to mention we have some great retail space over on W Street, and commercial office building downtown. So we'll have to wrap it up, Big Jim.
All right, thanks for being with us. And on the next show, we'll be talking about hurricane season. Stay with us then, and we'll see you.